normal life. There's a lot of crap in here. Damn.
Oh boy.
He's got a box of Borneo things over there. We went to Borneo once previously. I remember that. Hey, wait a second. What's this?
Who are you?
I'm your big brother some years back.
So a bunch of the treasures that you can collect in the previous 3 games are sitting around in here for you to pick up and look at.
That's so cool.
I love that.
So that's a boy you can pick up in 2, obviously. Up there, you remember we found that thing right at the end of the Uncharted 2 playthrough? Right outside of the main big place, and we picked this up in Uncharted 1.
Yee. One of the stranger things I've collected along the years.
Looks a lot better than it did in the first game.
And it's given us cues for each of the games, sound cues. But yeah, you can see some of them.
The metal thing down there.
Yeah, we picked. That's another one kind of hanging on the side there. That's another treasure from Uncharted 2. There's a bunch of them scattered around here. It's pretty neat, especially if you've gone to the work of finding all of them in the previous games. He's just got a box labeled Shangri-La. How many people have boxes labeled Shangri-La and it actually has valuable information in it?
Well, I was gonna say, unless they're holding, like, it's just a box full of the manga Shangri-La.
Yeah, it's possible. Right Charlie back. Right back to Charlie about something or other. Over here,
the jacket.
This is his coat from Uncharted 2. Which technically, the one that we got when we were out in the village with Tenzin. Technically, he shouldn't have this because he took it off when we got into Shambhala and walked out without it.
Shut up.
Maybe he got a new one.
Whatever. Or Tenzin gave him a new one when we got back to the village, right?
Sir Francis Drake.
Why not? You got a Sir Francis Drake box over here. What's this?
A Spanish doubloon found in a German U-boat in the middle of a jungle. Who would have thunk?
No one, because it made no sense.
They came from upriver. The freaking
Exactly one person thought about that plot point, Drake.
No, they wrote it and then they animated it differently and they said, who cares? We got to get the game out. Anyway, it will look cool. Don't worry about it. No one will pay attention.
It did look cool. In all honesty.
And if you don't recall, that little piano cue is specifically what plays when you're in the U-boat in the first game too. That's where Nate, canonically picks it up in a cutscene and carries it out. Oh, what's this?
That is a journal?
This is the journal
Francis
from the first
Drake
game.
takes a bullet for Sully.
It's got the bullet hole in it, see?
Oh, yeah.
So there are a bunch of fans there are several people who have done, it's not like a bunch doing one project. A number of fans have done their own projects to recreate all of the journals. They do custom bindings. They recreate as many of the pages as they can from the books. And I saw one person who was working on their first journal, and they were using references from this game and the first game to figure out how deep they needed to bore into it to recreate the bullet hole.
Shoot a bullet through it.
I was gonna say, just
get a 22 pistol. I mean, that's not that big of a caliber. Just shoot it through, see how far it goes.
Look
Coward.
at us.
Oh my goodness.
Look how happy they are.
So we didn't get to see that in the first game. We only just saw them ride off into the sunset. Presumably that was taken the next day or so.
Like
Pretty
all
fun,
this
though.
gold we found, Nate.
That's a lot of damn gold. Found this on my old camera. Thought you'd like to have it.
Aww.
All the crazy stuff that this guy's life has been just stuffed away in boxes up here. Marco Polo box.
What is that object on top of it? That blue thing?
Spray paint?
Maybe
No.
spray paint, I don't know.
No, that's
like
definitely not spray
It's
paint.
weird looking.
We'd seen other spray paint cans. I don't know what that is.
Bananas.
Oh,
Banana.
What's over here?
Shambhala.
In the next journal.
What's inside, though?
Miss you.
Hey!
Yeah.
Miss Chappelle.
And this is the journal from the second game. Nate and Tenzin, best friends forever.
Language barriers could not hold them.
Just two bros sitting in the hot tub 6 feet apart because they're not
men
gay.
killed each other for a piece of this.
Oh
Now
my
check
god.
this out. Nate collected a bit of the resin from the Tree of Life.
Oh man. And he's just like, yeah.
And he's got granted, so it seems like eating the sap doesn't help you too much because all the folks in Borneo ate it and all got black teeth and died.
Mm-hmm.
But one has to assume that if you handed this over to a chemist,
Yes.
they'd have some really interesting thoughts about its makeup. But he's just gonna let this sit on his shelf until he dies, I guess.
He's gonna snort it on his deathbed.
The science of adventure. That's one of my favorites. Ancient conspiracy. Books in World again. He went back.
Yep.
He got that later he brought that with him when he left the orphanage. He's got a little Indiana Jones hat here. I guess that's not really his style though.
What's
Ooh,
these?
check it out.
Oh, boo!
Those elaborate puzzles.
Boo! That wasn't even his puzzle. It was that other dumbass, right?
No, this was
No, that was the other guy made it.
Yeah, but Francis used it for stuff.
But it wasn't his puzzle.
And I'm zooming in on
Francis's
it.
ring went in it.
Yeah, which of course we don't have that anymore. But we did manage to hold on to this, which I think is pretty neat.
Oh,
Yeah.
boo.
He
Also,
just needs to make that a necklace.
down below it, you will notice the dog, whistle.
Yeah.
The dog whistle we picked up in one of the previous games too.
T.E. Lawrence box.
Yeah.
Little flask there.
I believe that's another one that we picked up in 3, I'm pretty sure, sitting on the same shelf there. I don't know if that's meant to be his neck wrap from 3. It seems a little bit long for that, but it looks like kind of the same pattern that he was
Yeah.
wearing when he was out in the desert, so maybe that's what that is.
There's another one of those things.
Yeah.
I wonder what those could be.
What's over here?
What's in here? Oh.
Oh, I recognize that jacket. I recognize you.
Thanks for nothing, St. Dismas.
So as a point of reference, Saint Dismas, or at least the penitent thief who was crucified alongside Jesus, was not given a name
Until like the 600s, right?
It was, I think, like the 4th or 5th century, in like a different Catholic something or other, because Catholics they were creating new characters as fast as DC Comics. But anyway,
They wanted new lore to sell new merch.
precisely. You know, you're not wrong, actually. Oh, we can see a little bit of the letter that we had. See the folded over in the symbols, and what's this here in the top?
Nah.
Interesting.
Oh, bad memories in that box. Oh boy. So over here, this right here,
Coronado.
send to Marissa. Marissa is Nathan's main party member and partner from the PlayStation Vita game Uncharted Golden Abyss.
Hey.
Interesting.
Naughty Dog didn't make that game. It was produced separately. It came out, I think, within a week or so of Uncharted
Produced
3.
by the boys who brought you Bubsy 3D.
And eventually
Oh, baby.
Days Gone.
And eventually the Day is Gone. That is
What?
correct.
What?
Yeah, same studio. You don't know about that, Joey?
You didn't know that Days Gone and Bubsy 3D?
I had no
It was
idea.
Bubsy 3D joint.
Oh, baby.
Anyway, I think it's pretty cute
Is there
that
any
they...
Bubsy in Days Gone?
Not that I'm
No,
aware of.
not that I know.
I don't think there's any in Uncharted Golden Abyss either.
That's a shame.
But yeah, no, I think it's pretty cute that even though it's spin off, a lot of people didn't even play it. It was sold well enough on the Vita, but nobody owned a Vita.
They gave it something.
Yeah, I really appreciate that they put this in here, and that Nate is apparently still in contact with Marissa and needs to clean some junk out and get it back to her.
Now this was a crazy ride.
Boo.
No kidding, crazy was the right word.
Yep.
But I really do love the little cues you get for the various soundtracks, and you pick up the little items
Just
from the
pull out
different.
that little
Look at all the
games.
dust particles going
Yeah.
around.
What's this?
Nate. House things.
Another lifetime, Chloe.
How's things? I've been up to my usual shenanigans. Nothing major, but enough to keep the heat on and the wine stocked. Caught wind of something that sounded right up your alley. Should you ever change your mind, give me a quick yell. I'm always on hand for a quick getaway. Love, Chloe.
From Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka. That's a bad place to be.
Oh, maybe there's treasure there.
I guess
got a
there has
copy
to be a
of
lot of
Book
people with
and World and Book and
AK-47s.
Book and
Otherwise, where are they
World.
going to get their weapons?
I need you to say that at different points in time. Joey first.
I said he's got a lot of copies of the Book and World.
Yeah, it was really on deep sale. Josh, go ahead. What did you say?
I mean, I was just saying, every place an Uncharted game takes place, there's already got to be a hefty supply of AK-47s.
That's
Otherwise, where are
really
the
my
heroes
style
going to get
anymore.
their murder guns?
It's true. So here we have Nate's belt buckles from the previous 3 games.
Oh my gosh.
Not really my style anymore, he said, because he doesn't wear a big ostentatious belt buckle in this game. But yeah, I believe, if I recall correctly, the one we have here, I think, is the second game.
Yeah, I mean, it played the theme from the
I
second
think
game.
I don't know for sure, but yeah, he has a different belt buckle as part of his
I
costume.
mean, it was
in,
playing Marco
Uncharted
Polo,
games.
so I would assume it's the one from the second game. And also, Rising Sun makes me think East.
Yeah. Where are we? Harry, where are we?
It actually does look like New Orleans. This is honestly what told me it was
Yeah.
New Orleans more than anything.
Hint.
I don't need the hint game. I know what I am doing. Anyway,
Time to grab
I'm
the
just
last
looking
thing.
around. And what's
say.
this last interaction prompt over here?
It's a water
It's his
gun?
gun holster
It's
from
a-
2.
It's a toy gun.
Here they come. Take cover. I'm surrounded. Bullseye. Take that.
You were wondering what all those things on the counters were.
Their ammo?
Right. And that. Eat plastic.
Eat plastic.
Back in business. Gotcha. No, no, I'm out of ammo. Don't let him
Yeah, I'm guessing this is an unlockable
Yeah, bring
gun.
it.
No, unfortunately not.
Oh, that's a shame.
Like a pro. So long.
Oh no! It's Lazarevich!
Lazarevich!
Oh
That
my
attention.
god.
Hey, Nate, are you coming down to eat?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll be right there.
Oh, this is a little sad.
What are you talking about?
Playtime's over.
All right. Out of my attic full of the most amazing things in the world.
And a toy gun.
There can't be many more interesting attics in the world than that.
Back to
Just
small
having the
town.
Shambhala rocks really knocks it
Yeah.
up about 500 ranks. Anyway, where are we now? What mystical civilization are we going to plunder today, folks? Maybe Nepal?
Nah, already been there, done that.
Been there, done that.
It's boring. It's old news now. We
Yeah.
need something
Been
fresh.
there, won that, more like.
God, what a bunch of slobs.
Nah, it's fine.
Look at this place.
No, I
This
mean...
is a disaster zone.
Well, listen, if you're not going to have anybody coming over, then what's the point?
People make jokes about, them not, like, making a huge disaster, like, ruining all these wonderful places and people having to clean up after them. Clearly, they don't even clean up. They don't clean up after themselves in their own space. What's going on over here?
Oh, they got married.
Well, that already happened once.
Well, no, I think they were engaged once.
There's
Look at
Sully.
Sully. What a man.
So I don't know.
I like the little Tinder piano cues we're getting.
Yeah, I don't know for sure. I like to think that maybe left and right on these photos are Chloe and Cutter, but I don't know.
No.
Who knows? Maybe.
Blue doesn't seem like Chloe's style.
Wow.
She's much more of a red dress kind
Yeah,
of
yeah,
gal.
yeah. It's true. You make a good point, Aiden.
Look at
Sully's
Sully.
Sully.
crying a little bit. Oh, it's so good.
Now that is a good one.
You're just going to flip a page and there's going to be a zombie on it.
Just like got attacked
braining
by
someone.
zombies. Yeah. So
They chose the wrong island to go back to for the wedding.
he went back to the freaking island from Uncharted 1 to get married, where they first met. It'll be romantic. I feel like we're forgetting something important.
Zombified Eddie shows up at the funeral. At the funeral
That'd be
reception.
so good. Yeah, so I got I made corrections in the edited version of the video, but at the beginning of the third game, I told you guys some ages, and I got them a little bit wrong. So Nate was 31 in the first game. Uncharted 2 was a couple years later, and he was 33 probably. We only know because they're all supposed to be the years that they came out, because we know that he's pretty much locked down as he was 35 in Uncharted 3. Though this game, unlike the other ones, is not set in the same year it came out. This is set in 2014, even though it came out in 2016. So they've been married for probably about 3 years now, and he is 38 years old.
So
Okay.
he was
Elena's-
23 in the flashback.
Elena's, I want to say, like 3 or 4 years younger than him.
Okay.
But, not super duper important, but yeah. So Nate's getting close to the big 4-0, boys.
Over the hill.
The second he hits that midlife crisis, he starts walking around with a freaking 50 caliber pistol in his pocket at all times.
So one of his lines, if you pick him in multiplayer, is he says, "Some guys buy expensive cars for their midlife crisis. Me, I do this." There we go. How you doing, buddy?
A mirror.
Okay, yeah, you fix that hair, man. Yeah, looking good. That hair is just locked that way. I bet he doesn't even use gel. It's just stuck that way after from years of dirt and
From
mud
years
getting stuck
of
in
the
it.
wind in his hair.
Got a little stubble, but that's all right. We'll get that off later, maybe.
Maybe.
I mean, it's up to. I don't want to make choices for Nate about his life. Yeah.
What a cool fella.
A little bit longer.
Man, there's not a lot of toothpaste left in that little tube.
I appreciate the rolling up of the toothpaste tube.
Yeah. A lot of, like I was saying earlier, a lot of great environmental details in this game,
Yeah.
and the fact that we're just getting to hang out in Nate and Elena's house for a little bit. Again, because like really, when we go to London in the third game, that's the first time other than Tenzin's village that we've just like stopped in a place that's just like people live,
Yeah.
go about their lives and exist and whatnot.
Do we not need to like put that up?
Nah.
That seems like kind of in the way.
I also, Aiden, always look for a button prompt every time I play this and forget there is not one. Second bathroom in here for Elena's office. Nate's office is up in the attic.
Wait, she gets her own bathroom for the office?
Yeah, well, it's probably, this is supposed to be, I would assume, since it also has a bath.
Guest room,
this is
yeah.
probably supposed to be a guest room, but this is clearly where she does her work.
Sully sleeps on the couch.
Distinguished prize for Elena Fisher, outstanding achievement.
Ooh.
Some other awards up here. I mean, remember, she was in the first game. She was doing some kind of history /
Oh, yeah.
archaeology show, but
That's a lot of cameras.
eventually she went on to be like a war correspondent or
Yeah.
something.
I need to go on another vacation.
How
They're in
cute.
Africa or somewhere.
They've been all over the place.
Been too long.
God, there's so many alternate costumes in this game, guys. I gotta tell you, my secret fetish in media is alternate costumes for characters. I hate that cartoon characters always wear the same thing. I want to see all kinds
I
of
love how
snazzy
there's only
outfits.
4 pictures on this camera,
Yeah.
and they're all from different
I was gonna say, I
hemispheres.
love that it's like brought the camera to take one photo per vacation.
Well, that's what she brings all these photos on each vacation, and she only takes one with each.
You mean all these cameras?
Damn it! My mouth doesn't work so good sometimes, guys. But you know this about me by now.
That's the same map that was in the flashback, which can't be accurate.
Yeah,
Because, let's face it, there have been some changes.
there have been some changes.
Nah.
Some of the that big
Like-
yellow
like
that
the-
big yellow bit was a little bit different.
Yeah, no, and that big yellow bit was the same in the flashback
This is
from
what
30
you-
years ago, which does not make sense.
Bangkok travel guide.
Thailand.
Cha. You can read all about it.
Oh wow.
Got all this stuff here if you want to. We're gonna stop and read most documents in this game, but I'm not too concerned about stopping to read the Bangkok tourism guide.
Why not?
It's a
You know
really
what? You're right,
intense co-
Joshua. No, just.
It's a really intense cover photo for
Oh
it.
yeah, but
real
it's
strong.
a nice color photo though. I mean,
Well, it has a
cover
tuck
photo,
tuck
I like
on it. I remember blowing one of those up in Hitman.
Oh my gosh.
Oh boy,
Ooh.
the brightness is still way high from when Joey was
Yeah.
in here earlier. Let's bring that down a little bit, and I'm gonna get back to orbit, wherever it is. Where is it? There you go.
Too many options.
Wacha. Yeah, there's a few too many. But yeah, it's not just strictly locked on to Nate's like body anymore, like it was in the collection. So we can get better looks at things. But yeah, let's see. Adjust beach photo. Blown out. Fix last
Last
paragraph.
paragraph.
Blah. Boring. Opening strong. Find matching photo.
Okay.
So we will learn from other sticky notes that black is Nate writing and red is Elena writing. They both leave sticky notes for each other, and they have different colors depending on who's writing.
That's so
How
cute.
cute.
I wonder if these are Nate's sketches. Okay, yes, those are Nate's
Yeah!
sketches. Nobody else is drawing that. Yeah, these are absolutely Nate's sketches. All right,
That's
check that out.
very neat.
He's like, if I just sketch it, no one will know that I'm a war
Is that a
criminal.
photo of them or a sketch of them that he did? That looks almost like
That's
a sketch.
That's the
I think
sketch
he did a sketch of them.
He's a real artist, daggum.
Cute.
He could sell these.
Yeah.
He could. You know what? His stuff could be treasures one day.
Wow.
You remember that bit where
He was
who
the
knows?
real Uncharted.
What is this?
88.
What a madman. That's
Bruh.
awful.
Maybe who knows, Dr. Jones? Maybe one day your art will be worth something. Oh boy.
Recycling by the door, being environmentally conscious and
Well,
stuff.
they're in a major metropolitan area. It might be their. That's the only option.
Yeah.
Oh, it's me again. I
Another
remember
one.
me. I remember me.
Let's face it, Nate and Elena are not opposed to throwing things away.
Oh,
Just like all
yeah.
those
You
guns
have
that they
to-
tossed off the side of
I
mountains.
was researching something.
Oh, is that what we're calling it these days?
It's a little
I
bit
was.
cleaner down here. Not a ton.
Hey,
but
would
a
you
little
mind
bit.
grabbing the food? I'm just wrapping up here.
Oh, yeah, sure thing.
All right, you ready for a real role-playing experience in here,
Yes,
Joey?
let's do
I'm
it.
gonna let you guys make some choices here. Aiden and Joey get to choose what kind of man is Nathan Drake now. Is he a beer guy or a soda guy?
I mean, he's pretty mellowed out at this point.
I would say that Nate.
But
though,
beer also implies sadness.
I mean, I would also say though that Nate probably wants to get to sleep pretty early. He's not staying up late. If that soda's caffeinated.
Yeah, you're right.
I was kind of thinking beer too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nate's a real man's man. Gotta have that beer.
Yeah. And he does it manually too. He doesn't need any stinking bottle opener. He just satisfying.
That's because he's got the cheap swill.
I think that Eiffel Tower is sitting on top of the books in the world.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
I mean, I also think that Nate is able to open that bottle with just his finger because his fingers are so calloused at this point that they're
and they're
literally
so
on bone.
strong.
They're literal bone.
They're
Hang on, what's that
stronger.
photo? What's that
They are
picture?
stronger than the alternative.
It's
So
happy.
you got to plus triangle to make him.
Look at
drink,
how
by the
happy
way.
he is. Yay.
Oh, so what you're telling me is the mechanic is here for the Subway Idol animation.
Oh my god.
Yes. Someone has modded that in for sure.
Maybe someone has. Who knows?
Grab the food, Jacob.
Can you
No,
indefinitely
It's gonna
drink,
get
or-
cold.
I'm not gonna get the food
The
yet.
wedding picture.
I'm not gonna get the food yet. I have to. I'm environmentally conscious.
You just walked around the wedding picture. Okay.
Oh my god.
I forgot you could do that.
You just walked.
That's completely missable.
I
But
had never seen that.
if you walk back to the front of the house with the bottle or the can, he'll toss it into the recycling bin automatically.
That's Nate.
He downed that beer fast. Damn.
I pressed triangle a lot. He pounded it back. But yeah, so we can see notes with different with each of their writing on it.
Let's see it.
Whee! It's a little bit too slow for my taste on that field of view, but that's okay.
Organized India photos. Send me the sexy ones. They're all sexy. Ooh.
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Postpone jury duty. 5 months? Buy charcoal, steaks, and kebabs.
Some chicken, please.
For the grill that we saw back there, yeah. Call Times editor. Modern warlord piece. I guess she has some comments. That probably means that there's an error about Lazarevich in an article.
Uh-oh.
Because remember, everybody thought that he was
Yes.
dead, and she was
There's
out
more
to...
sticky notes on the side, Jacob.
Are there?
On the other side.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Hold on, I'll get there.
It's tough.
Damn hybrid.
Take her the shot.
You're
Damn
saving
hybrid.
the world.
Saving the world.
That's
Yeah,
incredible.
saving the world used to be a lot cooler, Elena.
Pixie Puffs.
Oh my god, fake cereal. Video game
always
artists go
hilarious.
crazy on fake cereal
sure
in
do.
video games. I freaking made a fake cereal box the thumbnail for an episode of Hitman back in the day. Wrong button.
I think the first time I ever noticed fake cereal was in Halo ODST. It was a
some
cereal called
colorful
Oh, that's
Flavor.
bread.
some fake Wonder Bread right
That
there
is
if I've
some
ever seen it.
colorful
What'd you
bread.
say, Joey? On the
I said it was
cereal?
a cereal called Huevos, and it says your mom loves them. Was the
Damn.
I don't think that's from Halo, you said?
it's from ODST.
Okay, I've never seen that. That's fantastic. Alrighty. Anyway.
Grab that food.
Food! It's fine.
Elena's just like, why
You know what?
hasn't he grabbed
If
it
if
yet?
it's 88 degrees in the house, they probably actually want it to be cool anyway. I think the thermostat was just off. Anyway.
Let's hope.
I hope so for their sake.
God bless.
Done. Okay. Oh.
Finish it?
Yeah. You know, it's probably too long and full of typos, but that's what editors are for, right? God, I'm starving.
It looks good.
Joe, how was your day?
What? Got none of that.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. How was your day?
Oh, it was fine. Typical day in paradise. I got to pull a bunch of garbage out of a river. Yes.
At least you got to go for a swim.
You were talking about the place being a mess because they don't have any visitors. These two are so cute that they're so obnoxious. No one wants,
Yeah.
none of the neighbors want to hang out with
Of course
them.
not.
21st century truck we got. Apparently the natives called it a semi.
Oh, dear Lord.
So, boring stuff. Tell me about the article.
Well, it started out as this fluff piece about tourism in Bangkok, but I don't think the magazine is going to like the angle that I'm taking because everyone immediately commented about how rude the smog was, that it was like shock to the lungs, like the second that you got off the plane. So kind of took this U-turn and became this elegy about
Dang, I'm a good sketch artist.
I don't think that is.
Ah!
God, if I hit triangle fast enough, I would have decked her.
I'm in here being stabbed with a fork.
Oh, really?
What? Just keep going. It was interesting.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting. What's my article about?
What? This one?
Yes, the one we're talking about, Nate.
Smog.
Flights in Bangkok, people, the lost city of Bangkok.
It's about, the lost city of Bangkok. Not of Bangkok. Lost city near Bangkok. In or about the city limits of Bangkok.
Wow.
All right, I'm sorry.
No, it was valiant. It
I was in the
really
ballpark, right?
in a different state, but yeah, you were in a ballpark.
In a ballpark.
Jameson asked you about that Malaysia job again.
Jameson always asks me about the Malaysia job.
Look, Nate, I really think that you should take it.
You know what? I don't want it. Really. I mean, he doesn't have the permits. And we agreed we're not going to take that kind of work anymore. It's just not worth it.
It doesn't sound that risky. All right? If it's just a permit.
No way.
You could call Sullivan. You haven't seen him in,
Elena.
what, 2 years?
Well, could we please drop this?
Okay, I just don't want you to not take it because of me.
I'm not taking it because of me, okay? I appreciate the gesture. It's just...
I'm gonna go ahead and do the dishes.
Stop, I'll do them. No,
You did them last night.
No, you cooked. I cleaned. It's fine. I mean, at least, let me try to earn it or something. Let me play you for it.
You'll play me for it?
Yeah. Your little TV game thing. I bet I can beat your high score.
You think that you can beat my high score on my TV game thing?
Yeah, I think you're scared now.
You don't even know what it's called.
I don't need to know what it's called. I've seen you play. It's
Right.
jumping and running, and I have a natural talent for that. So, what do you say, chicken? Is it a bet?
Ooh.
Oh, wow. Okay, cowboy.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Watch and learn.
Oh no, it's the noise.
Is this it?
No, it has to load.
Load.
Yes.
Oh, we're on PlayStation 3!
Shut up, Otacon.
When you turn something on, you expect it to... Okay, here we go. Crash Bandicoot.
Is there a problem?
No, just, how do you make it go?
Push the start button.
I knew that.
All right.
I got it.
Okay, so you want to run towards the camera.
And I am playing this.
Good.
And
Is
the
it just a
circle
straight
button is
emulation
your
of it?
spin attack.
I think this is a straight emulation. In fact, I'm willing to bet that it's a better emulation than what was actually on the little PlayStation Mini thing from a couple of years ago when they were trying to cash in on the NES Classic.
Does that spinning hurt?
What? So for anyone who doesn't know, Crash Bandicoot was originally developed by Naughty Dog. This was their big foray into being an exclusive developer for PlayStation back in the day. This was the PlayStation game. Then Jak and Daxter was the PlayStation 2 series. Then Uncharted.
Bandicoot, and that's just, it's what he does.
It's a fox, and it's not very realistic.
Perfect.
By the way, foxes can't do this.
It's a bandicoot.
That doesn't look anything like a bandicoot.
Have you ever seen a bandicoot?
So you gotta be better when.
No, but I'm sure they don't wear sneakers.
Okay, grab the fruit.
What does the fruit do?
100 gives you an
Can't
extra
believe-
life.
100?
fox.
Who's got time to pick 100 pieces of fruit?
Wait, jump! Jump!
Stop yelling at me.
Oh! You fell in the pit.
I know. How do I climb back out?
You're dead.
Well, that's not realistic. I would have climbed back out. You should learn to climb. Climbing's always helped me.
So it's actually worth dying on this level, in my personal opinion, to get that.
Why is he stealing all this fruit? Foxes do not need fruit.
He's not stealing, he's
You
collecting.
idiot!
It's not his.
Oh,
and
come
that's
on.
called stealing.
You suck.
No, I wanted to... Okay. I thought they were done with that interaction.
Nothing.
He also has an interaction for him getting
Stay
squished.
focused.
Darn.
Well, now you have to win. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because I don't have lives anymore.
yeah, way to go there.
Not bad, not bad.
He goes, oh no, that poor fox. Bandicoot.
These graphics
Whatever.
are pretty good, aren't they?
Okay, get the Wumpa fruit.
What the hell is Wumpa fruit?
Clear, it's a Wumpa fruit.
Fruit? Why does a fox want fruit?
Oh no, moving platform.
Whoa, whoa!
Nate can't change direction in the
That
air.
was-
This is
that
new
was-
territory for him.
Not too bad.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Oh no!
So even if you play that perfectly, you cannot beat Elena's high score because they have
that
removed an extra life from the stage that is necessary
for it.
to get enough points to beat her.
Dang.
She hacked that Gibson.
Come on, double or nothing. My car could really use a good.
Are we gonna start the smack talk
There's
now?
this mode called easy mode. I just switch it. It's way easier on
No, just
easy
keep talking.
mode.
Keep talking.
What are you gonna do?
I'm warning
What are
you.
you gonna do?
I'm warning
In
you.
real life, what
Hey,
can you do?
I'm
Show
telling
me.
you.
What can you
I'm
do
telling
in
you.
real life?
What do you think about that? Huh?
Hey, are you happy?
Yeah, of course. You? Really?
Come here.
Yeah, the neighbors stopped hanging out with them a long time ago.
Yeah.
So not to interrupt the flow too much, but I want to pause for a second and point out what she was working on, right? She was supposed to be a puff piece about tourism in Bangkok, but she doesn't think the editor's going to like the direction she's taking with it, right?
All the smog.
All the smog.
And she said it was going to be an elegy about was the last thing that she heard. So I guess it's going to be about something or other, golden age of travel, or about tourism. Well, who knows, right? But because we didn't get to it, we can't give the right answer. We don't know exactly what she was writing about, and even if we did, it doesn't give us the option. I want to point out, because we talked about previously how she went from an archaeology show to being some kind of war correspondent, investigative journalist, to working in Yemen, where you would assume that that's, she probably was still some kind of war correspondent when she was there, right? And now she's apparently writing tourism puff pieces and fighting with editors at a magazine. So it seems like her career is also
It's much more tame.
Backpedaled.
just a little bit. Anyway.
Not open yet. We're closed. Come on, man. All right, I'm coming. Coming. Asshole. Yeah, can I help you?
Yeah, I'm, looking for my little brother. It's about your height, a little bit leaner. Definitely less gray in the temples.
Sam?
It's good to see you again, Nathan.
God, Sam.
Oh, all right. Take it easy, take it easy.
How? I thought you... I saw you get shot.
Yes, you did. Right there.
Oh, wow.
Well, the doctors, they patched me up and they tossed me right back into the cell.
Yeah, but I made calls. I checked everywhere. Everything I heard, everything I found, it all confirmed you were dead.
Nathan, we killed a guard. Okay, so they wanted to see me rot in that cell for the rest of my life, and I nearly did.
Jesus, Sam, Man, if I had known, I swear to you, I would have
You
come
would
out...
have come back. I know, Nathan. I know. What's important now, though, is that I'm out. Hey, you still with me?
Need some air.
You're not gonna pass out on me or nothing, are you?
I just might. It's a lot to digest, you know? But how did you get out? When did you get out? How'd you even get here, find me?
All right. Slow down. Hey, have a seat. I want to hear about you.
Me?
Yeah.
What's to tell?
Well, Call some of your old contacts. Tell me some pretty crazy-ass stories.
Jeez, what crazy stories.
Got shot, hanging from a derailed train in the Himalayas.
Technically, I got shot and then I derailed the train, but yeah, sure.
Jeez, Sam, where do I start?
Start with the best part.
So, guys,
Don't you
What was
dare
the
pick
be-
another option.
what was the best part?
You know what the best part was.
Yeah, ram into pillars, of course.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't let it happen, Jacob. Don't let it happen.
A few years back, I got roped into breaking into this Turkish museum to steal this oil lamp, okay?
Oil lamp.
It was an artifact from Marco Polo's lost treasure fleet.
Kublai Khan's treasure.
Yeah. Yeah, and as it turns out, there was a whole hell of a lot more on those ships than just treasure.
I will show the other answers at the end of this episode in the edited
What
version.
can I say? Another lost city destroyed, and we made it out alive.
If I could talk, you talking about any of them.
Unbelievable. Yeah. Yeah, it was. I wish you could have been there.
Yeah.
It's literally unbelievable. You tell me you stumble upon yet another archaeological gold mine, and somehow you manage to walk away with nothing.
Yeah, well, it's a story of my life, I guess. But, you know, I managed to grab a few trinkets here and there. Paid off the car, the house, engagement ring, the engagement ring. I'm married. I can't believe Elena from the stories. That's my wife.
That didn't come up at some point during
We're
it.
coming to dinner. I can tell her all about you. Shit, I gotta tell her all about you.
He sounds suspiciously like Troy Baker. I know.
What? What are you talking about? What kind of trouble?
It's the name Hector Alcazar.
Yeah, I didn't point it out earlier. I figured, Joe, you might have recognized it by this point. But yeah, so we've been talking about like Steve Blum shows up as one of those zombies the first time around. They managed to have Robert Atkin Downs in every single one of these, even if it's just mocapping Tenzin in the second one. And now finally Troy Baker is here, and he's also part of the crew now.
Yeah, he's the drug lord. Butcher of Panama, right? Why?
It's a funny story, but last year he was my cellmate. So this is how I got out of prison.
And speaking
Getting
of
fit. He's getting fit.
speaking of Robert Atkin Downs.
Well, you're not reading tonight?
Samuel, come here.
Why are we in here? Just to suffer.
Listen. The guards, they're singing.
Well, they're probably drunk.
Perhaps. But they are content. How can they be content with their small lives? Their miserable jobs?
Well, I mean, they have wives to go home to. What do we got? Huh? No offense.
We have ambition.
No.
And when we get out of here, that ambition will take us to places these idiots cannot even imagine.
Yeah, well, amen to your optimism.
What will you do when you get out, Samuel?
That's if I get out of here. I'm sure you can imagine.
I can. But I want to hear you say it.
I will find the greatest pirate treasure of all time, which I am sure you are sick of hearing about by now.
Oh, no. The tale of Henry Avery and his 400 million in jewels and gold has become a sweet lullaby for me. Do you really think you can find it?
Given the opportunity? Absolutely.
Ambition. What is that Avery quote?
I am a man of fortune, and I must seek my fortune.
I like how he thinks.
What the hell was that?
The opportunity of a lifetime. Señor Alcázar, un gusto verlo. Sáqueme de aquí.
Oh.
¿Qué hacemos con él? Samuel, are you ready to seek your fortune? Yeah. Vámonos.
Oh, zooming out for gameplay.
Yeah.
Hey.
Unless you count controlling Elena on the back of the jet ski in the first game. This is the first time we played as a character other than Nathan.
Fantastic. How long have you had this planned? Since the moment I set foot in this place. Samuel, keep up. We're going to have to move quickly.
I'm stealing this joke from someone else, but it's too good of a joke in the Chip Cheesem Let's Play of this game. After Alcazar says that, one of them goes, "I am a very good planner, Samuel. The difficulty was communicating my plan to the others involved in the plan."
These men are sadistic. We're doing the world a favor, huh? Here. You'll need this. You remember how to use it?
Yeah, it'll come back to me.
Abran todas las puertas.
Hector, you do that, and you'll start a goddamn riot.
Exactly. Háganlo. Stay close, Samuel.
What did we do? We just open all the cell
Oh yeah,
doors?
open all the cell doors. See, here they come. Some of them are already getting whacked.
Do places like that really have that button in case of emergency?
I don't know.
I kind of doubt it. I mean, the Boiling Rock had it.
It's true. That's pretty
And that was supposed to be
sophisticated.
the most secure prison ever, right? I don't really have much other experience with prisons,
Other than the 2 episodes of Avatar: The Last Airbender.
and like Nazi prisons.
From World War II.
What is that
movies.
glowing
Yeah.
light? Or is that
That
actually-
is ammo.
Oh!
Oh!
So what is this gun to Aegis what?
I guess 9mm.
Yeah, so in addition to, like I talked about already several times across the games, that by here it's going to be hold to pick up gun and press to pick up ammo. It's also very easy to spot where things are because there are very distinct, easy to see little markers on the
They
ground.
fixed a lot of the problems of, oh, is that a treasure, a gun, or ammo?
Yikes!
Oh my goodness.
Thank God for these bulletproof tables that are everywhere nowadays.
Thanks, Jigen.
I only briefly used the pistol, but opinion, how's it fare compared to the other pistols?
Oh, this is the worst pistol in the game, and it feels better than the best pistol in Uncharted 3.
You see? The plan's working.
Yeah, I see.
I communicated it very
Ooh.
Alrighty. Bit of an upgrade there.
So now what?
Not a ton of ammo,
Estamos
though.
en posición. ¿Están listos?
Sí, busquen dónde cubrirse.
Samuel, get behind something.
What? Why?
Just do it.
Yikes.
Boy, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine.
Estamos bien.
Las camionetas están en camino.
Muy bien.
¿Y este gringo?
Gringo está conmigo.
God damn it!
There's another weapon there, but I wasn't fast enough to pick it up. Yikes.
It's all good.
Oh, come on. Leave me alone.
Alright.
Yeah.
He's a good shot.
Yeah.
Confident shot,
Well, they're saying
too.
he's the one of the most notorious drug lords in the world or whatever.
It's
He's
true, but I
clearly-
mean, he could just have people working for
I'm
him.
sure he had to fight his way up from the bottom. So just like in Uncharted 3, there are a bunch of custom melee things for getting more ammo from guns, for interacting with people, for getting people with guns, all kinds of stuff.
Hey, I remember this room.
I remember we had a fist fight in this room.
Seems to be more chest-high walls than usual.
Maybe it's another laundry. It certainly looks like the laundry we were in before.
Almost there.
Yeah, almost.
Do a flying squirrel on him or whatever.
I 100% thought you were about to grab the light and swing on it.
El área está asegurada.
Estamos bien. Samuel!
Yes, that's me.
Samuel, take cover.
Okay, I can do that. I'm very good at it now. I press O, it's very simple.
Shit. Samuel, in a minute, we will either be free or dead. Are you ready?
Uh-oh.
Get on us!
That was a good indication of there's enemies behind you. I'm gonna say, not in a bad way, but it's like the guns have a lot more of a spread and less accurate at long range this time around, it seems.
Ooh.
Now, you were asking about flying squirrel attacks.
Ooh,
You don't need to press a square button to get them. This time you can just jump on top of them.
Oh, that's nice. I like that.
Which means that you are just it's so easy to execute them. And this is a bit of a spoiler alert. You remember that grappling hook we got?
Oh. Oh boy.
Anyway. Ooh, how much ammo?
Yeah, that's worth
sure, fine.
That's worth the trade. I think that thing does legit like double damage of the other one.
Yeah, that little submachine gun we were carrying a second ago was pretty much only in this part of the game. It's something
So
the
is
prison
that
guards
pistol
use.
for the most part.
Oh no!
Yikes! Oh boy, where's Sergey or whatever his name is from Black Ops?
Oh
and you
my
need
gosh!
Him. So something else that's neat about this now is that if you have allies in cover, you can scoot along over them, and you're still gonna stay in cover.
That's good. Did a Mass Effect pull him over?
I can do that. Oh, he's dead. I can't do that.
Darn.
Patience, Samuel.
I'm running out of patience, and by that I mean cover. Oh, okay.
My word.
Dang.
You see? No time to catch your breath. Move it. Las camionetas están en camino. No se paren.
Whatever you say.
Got some friends with powerful weapons.
Oh god, that could have killed me.
That could have very easily killed you.
Well, he said we'd either be dead or free.
That would have been great. 5 impale
Listen,
wounds.
the luck, is in the blood.
It's true.
See, what Sam wasn't saying was 2 of those bullet holes were actually from this.
Agua.
No, not Agua. I had enough of her in the Kingdom Hearts playthroughs.
Oh god.
No.
Here, Samuel, drink.
Oh, no, I'm good. I'm better than good, actually.
You're dehydrated. Go on, drink.
Thank you.
So, what's next for Samuel Drake, huh?
Jesus, what is next? I'm gonna take a bath. I'm gonna sleep in a real bed. Maybe find a nice warm body to sleep next to me.
Ooh.
Hey, he's been in there for 15
Been
years.
there for 15 years.
Seems like a pretty good start.
It is. So, how long do you think it will take for you to retrieve Averys' treasure?
I don't know. I mean, I get back to the States, I can resume my search.
How long?
It's kind of hard to say until I get started.
You said you know where it is.
Yeah, I do, okay? But listen, it's not like Avery left some map with a big red X on it, okay? But I've got some very solid leads.
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay. Just wait a minute. Hey, take it easy.
I like you, Samuel. More importantly, I believed you. That is why you were here.
I can get it, okay? I just need some time.
Dame un cuchillo. You see, the problem is...
Oh, jeez.
I'm having all of these doubts into my mind.
Hector, listen to me. I will find it. I swear.
How long?
6 months.
People are lazy. They always ask for more time than they actually need. 3 months.
3 months is
3 months. Half the treasure. Can you do it? Say it.
3 months. Half the treasure.
Now, if you run, or try to hide the treasure, or do something really stupid like go to the authorities, I'll know. And when you least expect it, I will be there. At that point, death is not a mercy I will grant you.
Oh.
Alright, cool.
Anyway.
Here. Come on. Now, the nearest town is 10 kilometers in that direction towards the sunrise. It's been a while since we've seen the sunrise outside, huh?
Wait, so you're not gonna like give me a lift?
To the airport, at least? I'm like a wanted fugitive
I
now.
got...
I mean, I appreciate the cash and the water and all.
Then what? Don't worry. When the time comes, I'll be there to collect.
I am sorry, Samuel. I do not give credit. Come back when you are a little richer.
So, Alcazar lets me go, and here we are.
That was 2.5 months ago.
This is bad. At the trail where we left off.
Wait, trail? Sam, there's no trail. After Rafe and I escaped, he took his parents' fortune and bought up all the land around St. Dismas Cathedral. We combed that place for weeks. Avery's treasure isn't there. Not that that stopped Rafe. The moron's been digging for years, still hasn't turned up squat.
Not really surprised.
What does that mean?
I just, happened to do a little digging of my own. And, I bet you Rafe doesn't have this.
I went on something called the dark web.
You can find on the internet these days.
It's just the St. Dismas Cross.
Oh, is it? Because the one we found was broken and hollow, remember?
Holy crap, it's still intact. Avery made more than one cross.
So whatever's missing from the one in Panama
is probably still inside this one.
Mm-hmm.
And the trail is hot again.
Where is this?
Oh, this exquisite piece is going up for auction in 3 days at the Rossi estate.
The Rossi estate?
Oh, you know it.
Yeah. And how do you plan on securing an invite to an exclusive, heavily guarded black market auction?
Well, you don't necessarily need an invitation, per se.
Huh? Yeah. And where are you gonna get the money to outbid all the high rollers? I could take a second mortgage out on my house, and it still wouldn't be enough to... Yeah, you're gonna try and steal it, huh?
No.
I'm going to steal it.
We are.
Oh, okay.
Close enough, Aiden. That's right, the spirit of it.
No, man, listen, I can't. I'm out.
What?
No, I just don't do that kind of thing anymore. Besides, there are plenty of other guys that are much more...
Do that? I don't do that sort of thing
handle
anymore.
this kind of thing.
Like who?
I don't know, like, anybody, Charlie Cutter.
No.
No, he's my go-to guy for this sort of thing.
Absolutely not. I don't trust Charlie or anybody else that you've got on that phone with my life, okay? I need you on this one.
Talk about good motivation for getting back into it. Your brother who you thought was dead
shows back up, and he's got less than 3 months to live.
Certainly not with Alcazar.
Plus, it's also like this one is like they're already partway down the trail, you know, and hopefully this time there's no Serbian war criminal or secret hermetic society involved.
It doesn't seem like there's a bunch of supernatural mumbo jumbo.
Yeah, listen, you're not gonna believe this.
Hopefully it's just gold, right, guys?
Jameson just walked in here with the permits.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I know, but, it's like I'm gonna take that Malaysia job after all.
Oh, Nate.
Nate.
Come on, Nate.
I really think she would understand.
Nate is coward. Look at that. Look at that green car.
Oh, Jeffrey, don't lie to women.
See anything yet?
Just a bunch of high-class, low-life criminals.
I can't think of anything more hot than a $300,000 lime green Lamborghini. Hell yeah.
It's like the storage rooms in the building behind the manor. You see it from up there?
Just the very top of it. Oh, I wonder what they got tucked away in there.
Let's just focus on Averys Cross, okay?
No, you sure you don't want to pick up something for the wife?
It's cute. Just keep it simple.
Right, simple. And it'd be a whole lot simpler if it was just the two of us.
Sam,
We could be inside already.
not cleanly.
Have you even thought about a backup plan in case Sullivan gets cold feet?
Sully doesn't get cold feet. Shut your mouth.
Won't.
Or if he got caught?
He doesn't
Sam.
get caught either. Shut your mouth.
Knows the people running the office.
Sully's never been
He's gonna
cold in
shoot
his
his
life.
way
He's
right through
always
that
been
party.
hot.
Get upstairs, unlock the window, and we're in. It's a solid plan.
Uh-huh.
All right, fine. Good, say it.
What if he stole the cross for himself?
Not in a million years.
Victor Sullivan. Same Victor we're talking about, right?
Yes, he's double-crossed people in the past, but not us.
No, not you.
I know you two have never seen eye to eye.
Huge understanding.
But I trust him, all right? He's family. And, no. I just need you to trust him, too.
Fine.
He'll come through for us. Eventually.
I love how they couldn't spring for
at least just
better
for 1 second
binoculars.
consider the
Or even 2 pairs.
Yeah, those are like 2x.
This is a really cheap operation.
We spent $10.
See?
Listen, we're giving
Trust.
half of the 400 million to Alcazar. We need to keep our overhead
that's
low.
400 million in what terms? Because it's been 15 years. That's a lot of inflation. And was it 400 million in like British pound sterling from back then? Is it 400 million in like the 60s?
I was gonna say, is it
400
adjusted for
million from like the
inflation?
80s? Because if it's 400 million in like the 80s, then that's a lot of money now. That's more like 500 million.
Well, it
So
wasn't
we
the
actually
80s
would-
in the flashback. It was like the late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah, fair. I don't know. All my time frame is getting confused because that painting in like 1982 showed the USSR already being gone, and my brain is imploding on it.
Listen,
so.
it was just wishful thinking, and who, you know?
Yeah, no, that chapel didn't want people to see the Red Menace when they walked into their dormitory.
Okay, it's time for the first little bonus of this playthrough. As promised, we're going to take a look at the alternate dialogue choices from that scene where Sam asks Nate what the best part was. Also, when I recorded this footage, I forgot to download the patch for the game. So now you get to see, you get a little sample of what the game looks like with motion blur turned all the way on.
Sam, where do I start?
Start with the best part.
Okay, do you remember the theory that we had that Sir Francis Drake faked his own death?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, he did. I found the coffin.
Off the coast of Panama?
Yeah. All right, now get this. Okay, I open it up, right? And there's no body. But the bottom is his old journal.
Are you shitting me?
Okay, all right, you remember the that beautiful astrolabe that I had that belonged to Sir Francis Drake?
Oh, yeah, the one that, what's her name, stole in Cartagena.
Marlowe.
Yep, Marlowe.
Well, I tracked it down, and all I had to do was fake my own death.
That sounds easy enough.
I don't know, Nate. I don't know that holding the astrolabe for all of 5 seconds in the museum before it was taken away from you means you get to refer to it as a thing that you had once. But anyway, now you've seen all the dialogue options for that little scene. There are a number of other dialogue choices throughout the game. I'm not sure how many I'm going to go back and film to insert in at the end of episodes. There's no easy cutscene viewer in this game, so you got to replay a lot of the game to go back and get these types of alternative takes. But we'll see what else makes it in. That's episode 3. See you next time.